Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The Bold and the Beautiful B&B. Spoilers tease that Eric Forrester, John McCook, will pull out all the stops to break up Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Budig, and Ridge Forrester, Thorsten K. Eric believes that his son's destiny is Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, and doesn't want him to throw their relationship away. Eric told Ridge on Tuesday's show, July 22, that he shouldn't push Brooke away. He thinks if he pushes her too far, she will move on with Nick Marone, Jack Wagner. Nick has expressed interest in Brooke. It looks like he's on the fast track to propose to Brooke. But why is Nick in such a hurry to nab Brooke? Many B&B viewers believe that he has an evil motive, perhaps motivated by money or operating some type of scam. Eric adores Taylor but doesn't think she is right for Ridge. He believes that Brooke and Ridge are soulmates, urging his son to end his relationship with Taylor. He advised Ridge to do the right thing and return to the love of his life. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers state that Eric went as far as to create a Forrester Creations promotional video to highlight their relationship. It pulled on Ridge's heartstrings as he remembered the last time they went to Italy and he professed his love to her. Ridge stood his ground, telling his father that he loved Taylor. He added that he fully plans to marry her and spent his life with the mother of Steffi Forrester, Jacqueline Missins-Wood, and Thomas Forrester, Matthew Atkinson. Eric begged Ridge to think long and hard about that, claiming throwing Brooke away would be a huge mistake. One thing B&B has highlighted is Ridge's discontent of Nick. He believes he has an ulterior motive with Brooke. There is no part of him that believes that Nick actually cares or loves Brooke. There's no doubt in Ridge's mind that Nick has some type of scam or financial reason for latching to Brooke. Eric thinks that if Ridge wants to keep Brooke away from Nick and his possible scheme, he needs to end his relationship with Taylor and reunite with Brooke. He thinks that would be for the best for everyone, including Taylor. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers state that Eric is confident that eventually Ridge will want Brooke back and shatter Taylor's heart for the millionth time. B&B fans, do you think Eric is right about Ridge? What do you think Nick's motive is with Brooke? In the glimmering halls of Forrester Creations, tension simmers beneath every well-tailored surface. Alliances shift like sand, hearts battle logic, and no one plays puppet master quite like Eric Forrester. Though age has weathered him, his mind remains razor sharp, and lately that mind has focused on a mission few dared expect: to break up Taylor and Ridge and restore the legendary bridge. But why now? Why would Eric, once a staunch supporter of Taylor's strength and stability, suddenly throw his energy behind a reunion between Ridge and Brooke? The answer, like everything in Los Angeles, is far more layered than it appears. The catalyst: a portrait, a whisper, and a legacy. It all begins with a seemingly innocent act. Eric rehangs the famous portrait of Brooke in his study. When Ridge wanders in and spots it, he's stunned. "You're bringing that back?" he asks, arching a brow. Eric shrugs, then smiles. "Some things belong where they were always meant to be." The double meaning doesn't go unnoticed. Ridge chuckles, but there's a flicker of something else in his eyes: nostalgia, perhaps, or regret. Later, alone in his studio, Eric pulls out an old sketchbook filled with designs Brooke inspired in the late 90s. As he turns each page, his heart stirs. "She was the soul of Forrester back then," he whispers. "And maybe it's time she is again." But it's not just about fashion. Eric has watched Ridge with Taylor these past few months, stable, calm, but curiously uninspired. Their reunion felt safe, logical, grounded. But was it love? He's not so sure. Taylor feels the chill. Taylor begins noticing subtle shifts in the air. Eric is less warm, more calculated around her. He stops asking for her opinion at family meetings. At first, she brushes it off. But then comes the kicker. A Forrester Foundation gala, and Eric pointedly seats Brooke beside Ridge, and Taylor several seats away, at a separate table with Bridget and Thomas. Taylor confronts him after the event. Eric, if I didn't know better, I'd say you were trying to send a message. Eric doesn't deny it. Sometimes the heart needs a nudge in the right direction. Taylor's calm exterior hardens. Ridge and I are happy, but Eric's voice is cool and measured. Are you? Or are you just content? The question lingers like a storm cloud. Brooke's reluctant dance. Ironically, Brooke is the most resistant to Eric's plan. No, Eric, she insists over coffee one morning. Ridge made his choice. I'm not going to be the reason his life implodes again. Eric leans back. You're not causing anything. You're just being. Ridge's heart has never stopped beating for you. I see it every time you're in the same room. Brooke sighs. And what about Taylor? I won't betray her again. But Eric is relentless. What if I told you Taylor's hiding something? A secret from the past. Eric's plan gains traction when he discovers something alarming during a business audit. A series of donations made from Taylor's therapy fund to a mysterious clinic in Arizona, one tied to Jack Hamilton, the father of Taylor's long-deceased former patient. After some quiet investigation, Eric learns that Taylor may have covered up a botched psychological evaluation, one that contributed to a major malpractice lawsuit in the late 1990s. It was buried, but it could explode now, and Eric suspects Ridge has no idea. He doesn't expose it outright, he doesn't need to. A carefully planted folder left in Ridge's office does the trick. Ridge confronts Taylor. She admits she helped a friend's daughter escape legal consequences once by writing a falsified assessment many years ago. I wasn't proud of it, but I did it to save a life. To Ridge, it's not about the mistake, it's about the secrecy. Why didn't you tell me? Taylor's voice trembles. Because I didn't want you to think less of me. The emotional rift begins, not catastrophic, but deep enough that Eric sees opportunity. Hope and RG get involved. As Eric maneuvers the chessboard, he pulls unexpected allies into his orbit. Hope Logan, still struggling with her own broken relationship with Thomas, overhears Taylor venting about Eric. She goes to her grandfather, conflicted. Are you really trying to break up Dad and Taylor? Eric doesn't deny it. I want your mother to be happy, and I believe your father is the only one who can truly make that happen. Hope pauses. Even if it hurts Taylor, Eric looks her in the eye. Sometimes the greatest act of love is letting go. RG, on the other hand, is thrilled. He adores Taylor, but he's always been a quiet champion of bridge. Now seeing cracks in the Taylor-Ridge bond, he starts spending more time with Brooke, urging her to show her heart again. Just talk to Dad, RG tells her. Tell him you never stopped loving him. Ridge torn, the call of the heart. Ridge begins to unravel. Every interaction with Brooke stirs something. Their laughter feels easier. Her touch, warmer. She doesn't push, but she doesn't deny either. Then comes the real emotional blow. A memory flashback triggered by a perfume scent Brooke wears, the same one she had on the night they conceived RJ. The memory overwhelms Ridge during a quiet moment in the office. He confides in Eric. I don't know what's wrong with me. I thought I had moved on. Eric smiles. You didn't move on, you just paused. And then, Eric hands him the sketchbook filled with Brooke-inspired designs. She was always your muse, not just in work, but in life. Ridge spends the night flipping through those pages, and for the first time in months, he doesn't go home to Taylor. Taylor makes a move. Taylor senses Ridge slipping. She prepares a romantic dinner at the Cliff House, reminiscent of their early Malibu days. Candles, soft music, photo albums. But Ridge shows up late and distracted. I'm sorry, Doc, I should have called. Taylor doesn't hide her disappointment. I've been trying to hold us together, Ridge. But you've been somewhere else lately, with someone else. Ridge doesn't lie. I saw Brooke today. And I felt something. Something I thought was gone. Taylor's face falls, but her spine straightens. So, what happens now? I don't know. The ultimatum. Eric, never one to waste momentum, hosts a private gathering at the Forrester mansion. Just family, just enough pressure. He gives a heartfelt toast, looking pointedly between Ridge and Brooke. Some loves withstand time, tragedy, and even our own stubborn pride. And sometimes all it takes is remembering who you are, with the person who's always seen it. Everyone senses the subtext. After the toast, Ridge pulls Brooke aside. "Do you still love me?" Tears shimmer in her eyes. "I never stopped." They kiss, and Taylor, watching from the shadows, invited late, of course, sees it all. Aftermath. A shift in the power balance. Taylor doesn't explode. She doesn't sob or shout. She simply walks out, dignified, graceful, and heartbroken. But don't count her out. Behind closed doors, she calls Jack Finnegan, her old friend, and Finn's father. "It's time I stopped playing nice." Let's talk about Brooke's past, the parts Ridge never found out. Is Taylor planning revenge? Or just protecting herself meanwhile? Brooke and Ridge share breakfast the next morning, hesitant but hopeful. "We've been here before," Ridge warns. "Yes," Brooke says. "But this time, let's not let anyone, or anything, tear us apart." Eric smiles from the doorway, satisfied. Mission complete, or is it? Taylor's retaliation plan, she's not going quietly. Will she drop Brooke's secrets like a nuclear bomb? A new power couple. With Ridge back in her life, Brooke returns to the CEO chair at Forrester. And not everyone is pleased. Eric's hidden motive. Was this truly about love, or was it about legacy? Archie torn between parents. As the bridge romance reignites, Archie begins to question where his loyalty lies and what it means for hope. In the tangled world of the bold and the beautiful, love never dies. It just waits for the right plot twist. And with Eric Forrester pulling strings once again, there's no telling who will fall next, or how far someone like Taylor Hayes might go to reclaim what she's lost. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Bold and BAUTFUL UPDAT YouTube channel for more update news.